Beautiful and small Marisa was ignored and isolated by her peers. The girls would talk about fancy dresses, while Marisa would skim through an encyclopedia of birds. They would chatter about holiday trips, while Marisa would prop her face with her left palm as her elbow rested on the table as she gazed through the window at the birds playing about the old oak tree outside, despite the overcast sky, with only tiny rays of sunshine emerging from the slits. Poor Marisa! Well, we the wretched ones would pity Marisa, but in her own world she was the happiest girl. Her heart beat with vibrations of joy and fun, as she imagined herself with a pair of white wings of feather, soaring into the sky as the other birds chased her with the merriest chirps there could possibly be in the whole world. She flapped her wings gracefully as she flew higher and higher, and spiraled into the puffs of cloud, and met the graceful rays of afternoon sun as they hid behind the dull and grey cloud. That beautiful scene then suddenly vanished as the mathematics teacher, Mr. Whiskering, entered the classroom. "Well, have you finished the homework given you during our last session?" asked Mr. Whiskering. Marisa's eyes were suddenly downcast. "Oh dear, I didn't do the homework," and Marisa had spent the rest of the hour standing on the chair as the lesson went on. After the school was over, Marisa asked permission from her mother, Mrs. Lumley, to play outside. Marisa sauntered along the pavement as she headed to an area of bushes and a few trees. As she came to the place, she walked to a trunk that lay on the ground. Sitting on it, she lifted her face to the sky. Oh, it has cleared a bit, as the sun shone softly into the clearing. Up ahead, around a bush of wild roses, butterflies were hovering. A few were ones with orange wings and black lines, commonly known as the monarchs. But there was this one particular butterfly. It just stayed stationary with its flapping wings as it was turning towards Marisa. Marisa was really captivated by the stillness she felt watching it. It felt like she was vibrating very soothingly. This strange aura that a creature as more as this butterfly had been invoking. Then the butterfly slowly made its way to Marisa and hovered in front of her. Marisa took her right hand upwards, and softly it perched on her index finger. She brought it near her face and immersed herself in its beauty. "How beautiful," she said, though it wasn't exactly her first time looking at a butterfly. To be continued.